eyes don't fucking lie.
See,
My eyes don't ever fucking lie.
Trying to get away.
Rip your head off. I'll rip your head off, boy. Look at you skinny looking.
Yo. First of all, before I can say anything, Merry Christmas to all of y'all. Yes, I'm making this video on Christmas Day, even if I don't drop it as I plan on doing it today. But Merry Christmas to all of y'all and y'all family. But in today's series, we're doing a look back series. I've been talking about it for a minute, and now I'm finally doing it. So in the first one, in the look back series, we're doing Teófimo Lopez versus George Kambosos Jr. This fight happened some years ago in 2021, November 27th to be exact. It was for Undisputed, I guess. But let's just take a look back and let's just talk about it, because this one was a good fight. So let's go.
Y'all, it's a takeover. We doing what we doing, man. Hey, it ain't my fault.
He's 10-0, 21 years old, and ready to shine in front of his hometown fans. The takeover isn't coming. It's already here.
It's taking over the belts. It's taking over everything. Taking over boxing. Becoming boxing.
All right, bet. Let's get into it, y'all. In October of 2016, Teófimo Lopez got himself a little deal with Top Rank, Bob Arum and them, marking the beginning of his professional boxing journey. He ain't waste no time, making his debut on the undercard of the Manny Pacquiao versus Jesse Vargas fight in November of that same year. That was a great-ass fight, too. Manny Pacquiao whooped his ass. But Teo, his career gained some momentum. He had a flawless 10-0 record. But me, I'm not going to talk about all the fights and all his come-up. I just want to talk about certain fights that led up to the Kambosos. Now, this fight right here, Juan Pablo Sanchez. I chose this fight because this was the first guy that Teo took on that had 30-plus wins. So, in my opinion, that's a big step up, and it sure was. But this fight didn't really seem like a step up to me. It was a sweep through. I'm telling you it was. Even though Juan got 30-plus wins and all of that, he took Teo to the scorecards for the first time, in which every fighter needs that. Every young fighter needs that, especially Teo at the time. But listen to me on this one. Very next fight, I just wanted to throw this in there. He took on Vitor Jones. Now, I remember watching this live, and when he did this shit, let me tell y'all something. If somebody do that to me in a fight, I'm going to be like that nigga. Now, here's the record of his last 7 opponents before he got to Lomachenko. 121 wins, 8 losses. Pretty good.
A little Fortnite celebration, and watch out for the backflip.
Teo was on a fucking ride, doing shit like this every other week. And not to mention this spectacular knockout in which I thought he killed the man. But he's okay, as I say. Okay, but following Teófimo's success, he took on another seasoned boxer named Diego Magdaleno in his next bout, despite already being ranked number 9 by the WBA, number 11 by the WBC, and number 10 by the WBO. Lopez's victory over Diego further solidified his status as a rising star in the sport, though it wasn't, had a little bit of controversy to it because of his celebration. But how could you not celebrate after, stopping somebody like that? It's needed. But Lopez, he was not done at all. That winning streak continued as he captivated another stoppage win in the 5th round against Edis Totally on April 20th, 2019 at the Madison Square Garden. That was on the undercard of Terrence Crawford versus Amir Khan. And then, later on in that year, he took on Nakatani. And let's just hear what they had to say.
Ready for it, based on what you saw. With this type of performance? Absolutely not. Richard Comey has power in both hands. You have to understand that. He has a right hand.
Okay, y'all, so I'm not gonna lie. This was for basically a title eliminated fight for Richard Comey's IBF championship. I'm not gonna lie. I really just think they didn't think this was one of his best performances, because I guess like when you put on a pedestal like that and you're so used to knocking people out and they're used to seeing you knock people out, that you don't get a tall, rangy fighter such as Nakatani out of there. The criticism was needed because we all know what happened after this, but we're not there yet. But all in all, it was a good performance. Not the best from T.O. He did get hit by a right hand like hella times, but at the end of the day, Nakatani took him to the scorecards, in which he won. Now, it was time for Richard Comey.
Watch out! Here comes RC. Big right hand. Good exchange in the center of the ring again. There's a right hand that scores a knockdown. Another straight right hand. Tried to go with the uppercut. Short left hand. This fight is over.
Richard Comey, that new IBF lightweight champion of the world. Now, Richard Comey is one of the nicest people on earth. I haven't even met him, but dude is so damn humble. I tell you, he really is. But anywho, it was December 2019 on the 14th. Lopez challenged him for the IBF lightweight championship. And
oh, what a big shot by Lopez! And Comey is on spaghetti legs here in round 2. The champion is hurt badly. Everything he said he would. Heisman night and a new world champion. The signature celebration.
Now, I ain't gonna speak too much, but after that Nakatani fight, it was a lot of criticism towards him saying he can't do this and he can't do that. But Teófimo Lopez came out there and stopped the world champion in just 2 rounds, crowning himself as a new IBF lightweight champion. But this fight right here, this would only set him to further success as he took on his next rival.
There's no other fighter that Loma has fight that is like me. Name one.
Lomachenko ain't doing. The public don't give a damn about Lomachenko. People want to see a killer like my son, Teófimo Lopez.
Loma is on his way out. I'm on my way in.
Lomachenko over there breathing like 5 minutes under the freaking water. All that technique that he does with the numbers and all that shit, man. What you gonna do when my son pops your head off?
Now, to be honest, is there really a need to talk about Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko? Maybe so. Vasily Lomachenko, we all know, pound for pound great, Hall of Famer, unified champion, wants to be undisputed, but gotta get through the young, brash, hungry Teófimo Lopez. Now, this fight happened during the worst years of our life. Well, my life, because I graduated this year. So y'all know, cat out the bag. This wasn't an undisputed championship fight because they made that man Lomachenko a franchise champion. Something like that. It was very confusing, but let's get on to the fight.
American against the unequaled skill of the pound-for-pound king. It's Lopez, it's Loma, it's winner-take-all.
This is easily,
Wait for this one, Lopez and Loma.
There it is.
And there is the right hand to the body from Teófimo Lopez.
You see that power, and you see Loma respecting that power.
It's a high level of skill.
Yes, it is.
From both fighters on display right now. But I like the pace that Lopez is fighting at. He's not wasting anything. He doesn't seem to be over anxious. I think one thing that's giving Loma some trouble right now is he didn't realize that Lopez was as quick and as fast as he is.
Look at that focus on Teófimo Lopez. Hand from Lomachenko, and now he comes into the pocket and they're exchanging. The fight has begun. Oh, there's a good jab and a combination from Lomachenko.
If you're Lopez, this is where you earn your money as well. You got to bite down and maintain the respect that you've earned in the earlier rounds. That's what championship boxing is all about.
That's right.
Moments like this.
We have 1 round to go. Power surge by Teófimo Lopez in the 12th round. That will head to the scorecards. Champion of the world, the takeover, Teófimo Lopez! A star is born tonight. Teófimo Lopez just beat Vasily Lomachenko.
Yep, Teófimo Lopez, he thrown the king, the pound-for-pound king at that, Vasily Lomachenko. This was the biggest win of his career so far as he became the undisputed champion. He was the unified 135-pound champion. But all good things come to an end because there's always somebody on your radar. There's always somebody on your ass looking for you. And it was this man right here.
Lopez, you know what it is now? 2 warriors, 2 lions. It's got a war.
Go
Head off. Shut the fuck up.
Now, we've gotten a George Kambosos Jr. one of my favorite Aussies. Well, him and Liam Paro, my favorite Australians. Let's talk about him. Okay, let's start off with the obvious and what got him some recognition. He was Manny Pacquiao's sparring partner in preparation for the Jeff Horn fight. Oh man, I know y'all remember that Jeff Horn fight. But what's crazy is, even after the fight, he became Manny Pacquiao's main sparring partner. But on to his fights. Unlike other boxers out here, you can find their shit on YouTube. But George, he's one of those other boxers where you can't really find it. But I found this fight. Don't know the dude's name, but showcased a lot of hand speed. A lot of hand speed. But I remember seeing this against Mickey Bay. Good fight, good fight. It was close. It was edging it to Mickey up until this knockdown happened. That knockdown pretty much saved his career. And I wouldn't be making a video if he did not knock him down. But to be honest, it was this fight. On October 31st, 2020, Kambosos defeated former IBF featherweight champion Lee Selby in a split decision. Selby was ranked number 1 by the WBO, number 4 by the IBF, and number 12 by the WBC. This win over Selby was the marking point of his career. This made him the mandatory for all of Teófimo Lopez belts. Now, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to go on a little rant right quick. This fight got postponed and canceled so many times to the point this fight almost ended up on fucking Trailer Fight Club. A damn near undisputed fight was on fucking Trailer? What the fuck was that? But Eddie Hearn and Matchroom DAZN swooped in like Batman and saved the day. And now we're finally here after all the canceled stuff. Like, I'm not even gonna go on a rant for y'all no more. But fight week came, and obviously we had to get a little drama. T.O. dad tried to press the issue on Kambosos' dad, but Kambosos' dad wasn't having none of that shit. Chopped him in the neck, and then was like, "Oh, did you see that? Did you see that?" But I will say the press conference and everything, it really showed me how much like it meant to George Kambosos. Like, this is when I was really trying to like tap into boxing more because I'm a UFC guy. But after these like weigh-ins and the press conference, I'm like, damn, Kambosos want to win. And I think he may win. But it got the fight night, and more anticipation came for me. And I do want to show y'all some little comments from people. They had a lot to say. I just want y'all to read these real quick. As you can see, nobody's giving George Kambosos Jr. no type of shot at all. So here's fight night, and enjoy the highlights.
And Teo comes out firing. These two, they've been jawing all week. Good little counter left from. And again.
Over-aggressive with that overhand for it, that's for sure.
Kambosos just eating these right hands.
Last two opponents, Lee Selby and Mickey Bay. Chin of Kambosos, and you're right, he took it pretty well. Fight with his opponent.
Oh, what a right hand from George Kambosos! Incredible stuff on 500 pounds right now. What a start to this fight. Teófimo looks so much bigger and stronger in
The show, man. I mean, that overhand right one
gets the first round knockdown.
the body shot to the...
A lot harder, don't you?
Absolutely, he's the bigger man.
Right hand connects again.
That's keeping the elbows in by Kambosos. Teófimo fights better with calculated aggression. Kambosos just barely missed a big...
His heritage, he certainly has not retreated in this fight.
Kambosos are looking for the exact same punches. Both of them...
31 landed punches for
Lopez, but counter really well. We've talked a couple
pounds. Do you think that'll play a factor?
When it looks like they're landing big, it's off the top of the head.
Nice uppercut there from Kambosos. Oh! Nice left hook from Kambosos.
hand from Lopez there.
Lopez should be throwing, and it's Kambosos.
Teófimo Lopez's dad is going to throw in the towel. Throws Lopez, who had a solid last round. Look at Kambosos go.
Comes in with that right hand. There it is again.
It was a 10-8 round. Lopez got out to a hot start, but the second half of the fight, Kambosos as Lopez fires back. Rights and lefts from...
It looks like it's going in that direction.
Undefeated, but his last 2 wins.
Right hand connects. Oh, and another overhand right from Kambosos. After 5 rounds, and another right hand from Kambosos. And Lopez is starting to look a little body shot from Kambosos.
He's caught in between, Teófimo is.
At no point during this fight has shown any real respect
in this round.
It does take toll on the score of the fight.
Oh, boy.
Champion like Jessica McCaskill can call.
Oh, nice uppercut.
Kambosos, he knows that this man's a real deal.
It's ahead is the Australian. Something to do with it, or was it simply overconfident? Urgency in the corner of Lopez.
That hurt Teófimo.
So I thought he's taken control over these last 4 rounds.
Overhand right scores again.
Good body shot on the inside by Teófimo Lopez.
Jiri. Round 8, 95.
Last round, the 9th round.
Oh, and is that a knockdown? Will he try to go toe-to-toe? Here comes Teo.
What a war. What a war. We're 1 punch away from a...
You're Lopez, don't just look for that 1 punch, you flurry.
No, just like that. Yes, it has, because...
And then a left.
No question, trickling down left. Teófimo Lopez.
Kambosos up by 1 point.
Picked up the...
Gotta be wary.
Possibly 1 round away from the biggest grandfather die. He kept...
Good body shot by Kambosos, not forgetting the body in this 12th round.
10 seconds left.
George Kambosos just fought the fight of his life.
What a battle!
For your winner by split decision, he's still undefeated. And the new IBF, WBO, WBA, WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine lightweight champion of the world, George Ferocious Cam.
Well, and the new Undisputed. George Kambosos was undisputed, but George Kambosos picked up the biggest win of his career, of his life, when he dethroned Teófimo Lopez, took all his belts back home to Australia, became one of the best, if not the best, Australian boxer. Kambosos showed up and showed out in his hometown. And y'all, that was a Look Back series. Thank y'all. Subscribe for more if you like. Appreciate it. I'm out.